All right, hello wine drinking people. Time for more of what I've had to drink yesterday, and that's the reason I've got this job, so I can come up with material for this part of the show, just like this Domaine Maison Domaine Leroy and Domaine de Romanee Conti tasting. We just picked up an incredible cellar that's got a treasure trove from these two producers. I immediately started grabbing bottles and putting them aside to drink for this event and many others to come. That's right, we don't want all these wines to go off to China or Brazil or other countries where the billionaires are starting to gobble up as many of these collectibles from Burgundy as they can find. The 10 most expensive wines in the world now from Burgundy. And one of the things that people don't understand is they only make a few hundred cases of some of these wines. Tache, 1,666 cases for the world. That's it. And let me tell you, the 71 Tache was magic. This is the first time I've ever had this wine. I've had the 69 Leroy wines before. I have a simple Sauvignon Le Bon still in my cellar. It's drinking beautifully. This Echezeaux had a beautiful bouquet of crushed flowers, raspberries, truffly, earthy notes. And maybe I'm a little more influenced by this wine because it's my birth year, but I thought it was delicious. Still some nice fruit on the tongue, silky smooth tannins, and a nice hand of acidity. This is the second largest Grand Cru in the Côte de Nuit. They produce about 14,000 cases of Echezeaux. So that's total. That's for everybody, not Leroy. Anyways, we got Domaine de Romanee Conti Tache up next. This is a Grand Cru monopole from the greatest producer, the most sought-after producer in all of Burgundy, from the greatest old vintage I've ever had. These 71 still have incredible richness. I mean, this wine's got a lovely concentration of fruit still on the tongue, spices, mint, truffles, wild strawberry, wonderful richness on the palate, really velvety tannins, and this wine seems like it could go on and on and on. Just a killer wine. The wine of the night, definitely voted almost unanimously at the table. The 1985 Leroy Clos Vougeot. This wine still got some tannins to it, a little roasted sausage, some dark cocoa, dark black cherry fruit, drinking beautifully right now. Velvety tannins, like melted chocolate on your tongue, but still has some tannins. Big but elegantly fashioned, most excellent juice from the largest Grand Cru in the Côte de Nuit, Clos Vougeot. All right, Maison Leroy, Ruchottes, Chambertin. This wine had a little bit of funk, a little James Brown, but that's what we expect from Burgundy. Baby diapers maybe, and blows off, but this wine still has some raspberry fruit and dark spices, a bit of an Animal Sauvage note, only 1,100 cases of the Ruchottes Chambertin produced for the world. That's of everybody, not just Leroy. All right, we've got Clos Vougeot 1990, a little monster. This 90 vintage, still young, tremendous bouquet, even bigger on the second day. Black cherry liqueur, exotic spices, dark truffles, very complex. Still massive on the palate. These 90s are going to need time. Still some tannins persisting at the end, and long layered finish here. Most excellent juice, one of my favorite wines of the night. The 96 Romanee Saint Vivant. Wow, what an exotic bouquet. Fresh flowers, and this wine's still big as well. The 96 is, for my taste, going to need time. Big and chewy on the tongue. Lots of everything in proportion, but I would hold on to this for a little longer. The 2000 vintage Romanee Saint Vivant, just beautiful. The best nose on the table. These 2000s drinking at their peak right now. No reason to keep 2000 any longer. Soft, silky tannins like velvet on your tongue. Bright red berry fruit. Instant spice notes. Just delicious. Most excellent juice. The 2002 Grands Echezeaux. This wine, massive. 2002, another vintage I would hold on to. It had some beautiful raspberry and wild strawberry fruit, a host of exotic spices, crushed flowers, and more. This wine needs a day or two to open up. Still youthful, lovely, some tannins here at the end, and a firm hand of acidity holding everything together. Youth and power here. Then the 07s, which to me, the 07s were very, very drinkable. I don't know how much longer these wines needed. The Romanee Conti seemed a little bigger, definitely, than the Leroy. And the Leroy just had this exotic nose, almost like a toasty caramel note, raspberry liqueur, lovely perfume on this wine. Definitely a little lighter than the Domaine de Romanee Conti, but not lighter in nuance. Both of these wines, most excellent, as was everything we had at this Domaine Romanee Conti Maison Domaine Leroy tasting. Another once-in-a-lifetime event here at the Wine Watch. I'm your host, Andrew Lampasoni, signing off, saying, remember, always drink the good stuff first.